welcome to Sunset Heights Elementary School campus. We got up bright and early for a very special reason this morning, to dedicate this beautiful building as Peoria Unified School District's newest elementary school. I'm Danielle Airy, the district's director for public relations, and I'll be leading you through our program this morning. But before we begin with our ceremony, would you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Sunset Heights Elementary School students Amanda Green, a second grader in Mrs. Cadisak's class, and Garrett Green, a seventh grader in Miss Seymour's class.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Very good. Thank you very much. You may be seated. Thank you, Amanda and Garrett. And as you probably noticed when you walked in, you were greeted by the fabulous sounds of the Liberty High School Jazz Band under the direction of Mr. Daniel Jensen. How about a round of applause for them? We have some very special guests who have joined us this morning despite the weather, so we appreciate you all being here bright and early. But I would like to introduce some of our special guests who have joined us. Peoria City Council member, Mr. John Edwards. Peoria City Council member, Mr. Bill Patena. Peoria City Council member, Mr. Ben Toma. And the very distinguished members of our governing board, I'd like to introduce them to you as well. Peoria Unified's governing board president, Mr. Hal Borhauer. Our governing board clerk, Mr. Matt Bullock. Governing board member, Mr. James Kistner. Governing board member, Mrs. Kathy Connect. And unable to join us this morning was Mrs. Livingston. She does send her regards. We also have our superintendent, Dr. Denton Santorelli. Our deputy superintendent, Dr. Heather Cruz. Our principal for Sunset Heights Elementary School, Mrs. Ray Connolly. And assistant principal here at Sunset Heights Elementary, Mr. Phil Valentine. Now, I want to pause for a minute and give a very special welcome to our extra special guests of honor. So if you thought all of the folks I've already introduced were special, you've got another thing coming. We have the fabulous students from Sunset Heights Elementary School that got up early for us this morning. And if there are any other students that are sitting in the back rows that want to come down here and sit right up in front, I'm going to have you as helpers this morning. So if you're sitting with mom and dad and you want to come join us and sit in front, I promise our board doesn't bite. Well, boys and girls, I bet you are so excited that you get to come here and learn each and every day. Are you excited to come here and learn? No, that doesn't look too exciting to me. Let me hear you say you're excited to come here and learn. Are you excited to come here and learn? Yes, okay. Well, if you're excited to come here and learn, we got to wake you up this morning so we can have you as helpers. So if you're excited that you get to go to school here, can you put your hands in the air? If you're excited that you get to come here and learn, can you put your hands on your head? If you're excited you get to come here and learn, can you give a very big round of applause for Mr. James Kistner from our governing board, who's going to come up and speak this morning?
Good morning. On behalf of the governing board, it's my pleasure to be here with you today as we celebrate Peoria Unified's newest educational treasure. Sunset Heights is a special place built with the community in mind. It's adjacent to what will be the city of Peoria's newest park and a wonderful library. Students enter here each day with smiles on their faces, eager and excited to learn. At least I know my 3 kids do. Opening a new school is always an exciting achievement. However, opening Sunset Heights is also coincides with another milestone worth mentioning. This year, the Peoria Unified School District is celebrating its 125th anniversary of educating students in the Northwest Valley. I can't think of a more appropriate way to mark this momentous year than to dedicate a remarkable new elementary school. This place is much more than just a building. It's a place where hundreds of children will be provided with the opportunity to grow and learn each and every year. I'm proud to be a part of today's celebration as we add another chapter to our 125-year history. Once again, on behalf of the Peoria Unified School District's Governing Board, thank you for celebrating with us today.
Thank you, Mr. Kistner, and thank you, boys and girls, for your help in welcoming him up here. Now, this project was brought to life thanks to a remarkable team that worked to convert what you're seeing here into something that will serve as a mecca of learning for many, many years to come. So there are many to thank for their dedication to this project, but I'll begin with our district staff that worked diligently to get this school open and ready for you today. Mr. Von McLean, Mr. Jared Reynolds, Mr. Ross Clemens, Mr. Eddie Gillum, and Mrs. Anita McLemore. If you're all here, could you stand? And Mr. Steve Savoy as well. Would you please stand so we can give you a round of applause? We also want to mention our remarkable construction team from McCarthy Builders, and we thank them so much for what they did. If you're all here, would you stand? Scott Mullering, Jason Grant, Mark Gruner, Tara Malloy, Justin Dent, and Justin Kelton. If you're here, would you stand? And of course, it was the vision of EMC2 Architects that designed this beautiful space. A very special thank you to Mr. Richard Clutter and Mr. Todd Kuning. And of course, this school continues to be a labor of love to the 2 very special individuals in charge, Mrs. Ray Connolly and Mr. Phil Valentine, and we're going to hear from Mrs. Connolly in just a few moments. So boys and girls, it's your turn again. It's your turn. Are you ready? Did we wake you up from the last time? Okay. How about the biggest round of applause that you can come up with for your principal, Mrs. Ray Connolly? Huge round of applause.
Thank you so much for being with us on this very special day. As staff members, we have been waiting eagerly for the school year to start ever since each of us knew we would be part of opening our district's 33rd school. For me, that was February 11th, the day my dream for opening a new school came true. This journey has been an amazing experience and one that could never be traveled alone. So many members of the Peoria Unified family have contributed to the realization of the opening of Sunset Heights. Our governing board approved the construction of Sunset Heights with the vision of a 21st century school. Our district administration worked tirelessly to develop forward-thinking plans with the architects as well as with our friends from McCarthy Construction. Our staff in financial services spent countless hours ordering supplies, equipment, and furniture for this beautiful school. Our warehouse staff processed and delivered pallets and pallets of items that filled the school. I could go on and on telling you about the various roles so many people played in getting Sunset Heights built, but we would be here all day. My staff and I, my stellar staff and I, are committed to making Sunset Heights a wonderful place to learn, where students are encouraged to think creatively as they do their personal best each and every day. We will need your help and support along the way, and know we can count on you. Thank you so much for being part of our dream.
Thank you, Mrs. Connolly, and congratulations on your beautiful new school. At this time, we are going to hear from some of the exceptional students from Sunset Heights who would like to share with us in their own words what makes this place so special. So if you would please give a very warm welcome to Tristan Raymond, a second grader from Mrs. Traub's class, Holland Lewis, a fourth grader from Mrs. Adams' class, and Adriana Aguirre, a sixth grader from Mrs. Brown's class. They're gonna come on up. Let's see, are Tristan, Holland, and Adriana, come on up. Yeah, there you go.
It has new things in it. I have new friends. My teacher is the best, and so is my school. I love to work and have met new friends. My friends are the best. My old friends go here. My school is beautiful. I love my school for many reasons. These are the reasons. My school, Sunset Heights, has lots of very nice teachers and students. They're all great friends to me and all others. I also love the safety here. The staff must work hard to keep everyone safe. I think that's really good. This school also has lots of new things, like an elevator for people whose bodies don't function like ours, even though we can't use the elevator. It's for okay to use. The principal and staff must be very, very generous for doing all of these nice things. If only a few things were changed, the school wouldn't be as perfect. I've never been in a school with as much kindness and as much generosity. I haven't heard a single complaint about the school and don't plan to. That is why I love it. I love my school because it has clean bathrooms, great landscaping, great view, and wonderful teachers. It also has great organization and schedule. This is great, safe, for next school. I really do think this is great for an environment. Everything in paragraph 1 proves it. There will never be a better school in Peoria. I have a relaxing view of the mountains and palm trees. This is good for focusing on my work. The teachers always try to make us do our best or succeed. My schedule fits me perfectly. So if you can't see this is the best school in Peoria, read this again and you will. I won't find another school as dedicated to children as this one. Our one and only Sunset Heights.
There we go. I know we have a few of you who are wanting to take some photos, so we've got them turned around so you can flash some there. Wonderful, wonderful job. How about one more round of applause for them? Well, next we have to make this official and cut the ribbon so that we can officially dedicate this new school. And it wouldn't be right to do that unless we told you in just a little bit more detail about what it is that makes this school so unique. So to do that for us, students, I'm gonna need your help one more time. How about we do things a little bit differently, okay? You were doing the regular clap like this. I'm gonna need you to clap from side to side. You think you can help me with that? Let's clap from side to side for our Deputy Superintendent, Dr. Heather Cruz.
Excellent job, students. Good morning. It's my pleasure to be here this morning to share a little bit about what makes Sunset Heights Elementary a one-of-a-kind school and a true educational gem. Inside you'll find natural lighting with windows in each and every classroom. The highlight is the second floor media center with open space and glass windows overlooking the community and their future school, Liberty High School. The school is also equipped with flexible learning spaces that allows teachers to redesign their classroom to fit the instruction for that day. A space on the first and second floor is designated as a flex classroom with walls that move and open to create larger spaces, perfect for hosting multiple classes or working on projects that allow students to be more mobile as they learn. Unlike any of our other elementary schools, there are 2 dedicated STEM labs to make science and math come alive for students. Energy and efficiency were top of mind with this project, providing the school with more efficient heating and cooling. In addition, solar panels cover shade structures on the playground for increased sustainability. More importantly, we were very proud to have the school completed on time for the start of the school year and under budget. Quite a feat, I might add. It's our honor to share this school with the Peoria Unified community and the many students who will experience the love of learning for years to come. Thank you for coming this morning.
Thank you, Dr. Cruz. Well, at this time, I'd like to invite our governing board to step forward to the red ribbon, as well as Dr. Santarelli and Dr. Cruz. And we have a special guest who is going to officially cut the ribbon this morning. It's Peyton Williams, a 4th grader here at Sunset Heights Elementary School. So Peyton, if you're here, would you come up? Can you help her with the big step all the way up. Step all the way up to the front, and Peyton, let's have all of your friends who are sitting down below give us a countdown. Should we do 3, 2, 1? Ready, boys and girls? Count it down. 3, 2, 1. And it's official! A very special thank you, Peyton. Great job. Thank you, Peyton. Thank you to our governing board. And you can be seated. Very nice job. And board members, you can be seated. And don't go too far, Dr. Santarelli, because at this time I'm going to invite you up. And boys and girls, let's do over the head right now. A big over the head clap for our superintendent, Dr. Denton Santarelli.
Good morning, everyone, and also welcome. It is an exciting opportunity today for a variety of reasons. Obviously, the dedication of a wonderful educational space. I might add that Mother Nature pressure tested it, and so far no leaks, so that's a good sign. It's also a special moment for us because we are going to dedicate a portion of this building, the Media Center, to one of our former governing board members. Our governing board unanimously authorized that the Media Center at Sunset Heights Elementary School be named after Mr. Joseph McCord. We have his wife here today. Marilyn, would you come up and join me? Marilyn is no stranger to us. She's become part of our family through Mr. McCord's service to our board. And he also, Marilyn's brother is here, and her son, and nephew, so welcome as well. When you get up to the Media Center, you will see a prominent display naming the facility after Joseph J. McCord. For those of you that knew Mr. McCord, as I did, his love for learning, his passion for reading, and certainly his command of the English language was very, very evident. Mr. McCord brought a smile to our faces, and certainly his service to young people in our district and in this community was legendary. His work at the Challenger Space Center, his leading Guys Read, and also his work with recording audiobooks for those that were visually challenged. All of that led our board to this moment. So with that, Marilyn, Joseph J. McCord Media Center, dedicated August 19th, 2014, in memory of Peoria High School District Governing Board Member Joseph J. McCord, who served the district from 2008 to 2013. At the bottom is a quote from Thomas Jefferson, and Mr. McCord often would use this quote. As a matter of fact, I have a handwritten version of this still hanging in my office. He who imagines a nation that is both ignorant and free imagines a nation that never was, nor ever will be. Thomas Jefferson. This will also be described outside of the media center. So, Mary Lynn, thank you very much, and thanks for being here. We look forward to having you upstairs to see the media center.
Thank you, Dr. Santarelli. We kindly thank you for being here to celebrate with us today. We do have some snacks and some water for you to enjoy on your way out. Compliments of McCarthy Builders. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you.